Hey everybody, what is going on and welcome back Terra Luna Classic holders. I'm pretty sure some of the LUNC fam are still excited with the news that we got from Binance earlier today. And by all means, let's go ahead and continue having fun. And thank you CC and Binance. I mean, honestly, it really changes everything. But you know something? Going to the lives and talking to you guys in your comments, there's one big question that I didn't, have the time before to really go in depth. And that is why I'm doing this video for all of us. How many years is it gonna take us to burn LUNC? Period. That's it. That's a big question, right? That has a lot of predictions, and I'm sure that a lot of people will agree or disagree or be in the middle. Wherever you are, you're always welcome. And by the end of this movie, I want to share with you what I found so far. And I think something that makes sense, right? I want to show you a conservative approach, a medium normal approach, and what I will call the OG, the MVP, the what we need to be doing approach if we want to burn at a decent pace and don't wait forever to see some profits along this journey. Because if there's one value proposition and key performance indicator that you and I need, is the reducing that supply. In my opinion, the market capitalization is going to take itself really done with all the hype and the emotions and the community itself. This is a community different token, but that supply, now that we got Binance spot margin trades, there's more room to grow, and I'm sure other exchanges, as I'm going to show you later right now, are going to come. So go ahead and like the video, everybody, subscribe to the channel and turn on those notification bells. Let's get more people watching so they learn and understand what in the world is going on. Of course, just starting with looking at the price, chill at 303. If we continue burning, in my non-financial advice opinion, it does seem that we can get back to that 3 zeros, almost 6, and get even higher, of course, modestly. Big question, right? There are many questions right now popping, and here's how I start. How long will LUNC take to reduce its first trillion or the entire supply? To start, everybody, why don't we continue or like kick off with the conservative approach for LUNC? This one that not many people like, but I want to say it because it's okay, right? Here on LUNC Burner, if you go ahead and do a forecast in 4 years, it's going to tell you roughly what the number it will be burned by then. And right here I have 615 billion, right? Now, this number, to be fair, has been increasing since I first found it, because this page that you see here is under dashboard, and this page is new. So I'm sure that they're adding new things, and this is not taken in consideration off-chain burns and many other different campaigns, right? Only whatever is sent to this LUNC wallet, which is fine, that wallet. So 5 years, less than a trillion. That doesn't look sexy, and you do the math with a calculator, it's really gonna take us forever, right? Just to give you an idea, 600 billion, right? That's what it is. 600, that is million, 600 billion in 5 years. So times 2, it's gonna take us more than 10 years to pass the trillion burn, which, I mean, can we do better than that? I think we can. So here, I like this, what Max Global has done. LUNC 1.2 tax burn has been officially implemented since September 21st at that block. And now, according to StakeBin burn track, in the first week of the tax burn implementation has reduced about 1.56 billion. Now, you're watching this video, we're approaching the 2 billion, which is really good, in about 5 days. Approaching the 2 billion in about 5 days. Now, assume that LUNC burns 400 million every day. This is not bad because it's assuming 2 billion every 5 days, so roughly 400 million every day. It will take approximately, take a look at this, 6.85 years to remove the first trillion. Now let's do the math. I'm gonna bring my calculator. This is a perfect time to do analysis. So 400 million, which it looks like this, times 365, which it looks like this, times 6.85, welcome to trillion territory. So what we're seeing is roughly 146 billion every single year. And that is 1 trillion in what? 6.85. So you see how there's some analysis out there. I'm letting you know of what's going on right here, of some normal prediction for the burn. Remember, predictions for LUNC is key, same as Shiba Inu and other different communities. Now, is this gonna help us in something? Well, if we take a look at this analysis at 6.85 years, that means that to burn, 6.85 times, we have what, almost 7 trillion, let's say 6 trillion times 6, it's gonna take like 40 years with this analysis to burn mostly what we have in almost 7 trillion supply, right? Because if it takes 6 point something years for 1 trillion, we have less than 7 trillion, shy of 7 trillion. Now, here's the deal. What is the level that we need to be looking at? Well, guys, remember what Edward Ken said from the Terra Rebels. They're looking roughly at, here it is. They're looking roughly at this amount every single day. When he was in that AMA, he said, we are wanna forecast what they are looking around 2 to plus billion every single day. Now, is that happening right now? No. That is happening roughly every 5+ days. So what does that mean? That I am confident that the rate that we see right now with the burns is not gonna be the one that we're gonna have in by the end of this year or by the end of next year. It's gonna keep increasing as more exchanges come in. Look at this, boom. Look at this, boom. Of course, look at this, boom, and boom. This just happened. September 21st was the implementation on chain. I am pretty positive that other exchanges and even the bots are helping with Coinbase, trying to get the hype. Even the bots. I'm saying because this person is a bot, of course, not a real person. So going back to this analysis, I'm bringing my calculator. If we do, take a look at this, 2 billion, there it is, 1,000 million, billion, there it is, that's 2 billion every day. I know, seems hairy, but just come with me, times 365, that is 730 billion every year. And now, that times, how many? It's gonna take us 1.5, roughly 1.5 years or less to do our first trillion. So that is a key rate for us to burn LUNC, and 1.5 at that rate is not, it's just gonna take us nothing. So 7,300, once again, there it is, 1,000 million billion times roughly 9, there it is. Probably with 2 billion burn every day, non-stop, if we get to that level soon, or as we continue, I'm not saying it will happen, but that is what even some people in the Terra Rebels community are saying it's gonna take us less than 10 years. I'm sure that you watch Matthew Perry's video, 11 years at minimum. Well, we are close to that prediction, right? We need what Edward Kim said. We need that, and you're seeing it right now. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. So if we get anywhere close to 2 billion every single day, my friends, we are gonna reach, if we don't stop, we're gonna reach all of most of those trillions that we have. I know we have some in staking. I know we have some in the validators, probably coming close to 1 trillion. That means that if those staked are not touched, only the ones are out of the staking in circulation for buying, then it's gonna be way less than 9 years. I wanted to mention that because I know people come after me on that one. Well, my friends, not to make the video longer, this is it. Binance, of course, saying yes, and I'm sure that as we continue moving forward, more news are gonna come and we'll have to analyze. But for sure, 201, I think it's a yes for me. Positive yes. I think we're gonna make it eventually. We need a bull market and we need the community to stay strong. Tell me in the comments if you like this video. I wanted to take some time and to present these values to my community. I think it was way overdue. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and share this video everywhere. And I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of the day. Peace.